Over a little bit more complicated linear equations. So let's start with an example of 2x equals 8. And what this means is 2 times a number x is equivalent to 8. So let's rewrite that with, so 2 times a number x is equivalent to 8. So in algebra, instead of writing the times symbol, which is an x, we don't write that. We just write 2x, or the number, the coefficient times the variable, without writing the symbol, because we confuse that with the variable x. So that's the reason why we just write the coefficient next to the variable, and that represents multiplication. So this right here says 2 times x equals 8, which is the same thing as, let's say, 2 chunks. So we have 2 chunks of some number that we don't know is equal to, let's say 2 chunks of triangles is equal to a total of 8 triangles. So a total of 8 triangles. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So you might be able to guess this right off the bat without systematically doing it, but by maybe trying numbers. So let's see. We can for example, we can try the number 3. If we plug in 3 here, we get 2 times 3. Well, that's 6, so that doesn't work out. Let's try 4. If we try 2 times 4, we indeed get 8. So you already know that x has to be 4. So what that means is that there's 4 triangles in each chunk. So x is a 4. So we draw 4 triangles in each of these chunks of triangles that we have. And these 2 chunks of triangles add up to 8 total triangles. And this is what this these two equivalent statements express visually. So now, a little bit more systematic way of doing this is simply by dividing by the coefficient of this right here. So let me rewrite this. So we have 2x equals 8. We already know the answer is 4. So let's see if we can do this with algebra. So we go ahead and divide by the coefficient next to the variable. And once again, coefficient is just a fancy word of the number next to the variable. So again, we do whatever operation we apply on one side, we apply on the other side as well. So we have 2x divided by 2 equals 8 divided by 2. So right here, the 2's cancel to a 1 because 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that turns into a 1. And then 8 divided by 2 is 4. So we have 1x is equal to 4. And 1x is the same thing as just x. So x equals 4. And this right here is our answer with algebra.